Yeah, Red Sox. I mean, it might be. Let's sim through that date. I do want to see who wins. Cleveland. Cleveland and Texas versus the Dodgers and the Cubs, boys. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how that goes. Cleveland up 2-1. Dodgers sweep the Cubs? The Dodgers? Dude, what are the Dodgers working with?
Show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Cleveland Indians stole a win in extra innings.
Well, there you go. The Dodgers have Puig, Peterson, Seager, Justin Turner. Oh my God, that lineup is sick. Who's Rob Seguin? 29, not bad. Trace Thompson in their DH spot. Kike Hernandez. Austin Barnes is their backup catcher. Adrian Gonzalez on the bench in favor of A.J. Reed. Wow. A.J. Reed, a monster. Look at that. Nice. Giovanni Soto, and they're carrying 4 catchers. That is a weird makeup. Yes, for the playoffs, you got to be ready. Let's see what the Cubs were working with that they lost. Fowler, Baez, Bryant, Rizzo, Schwarber, Soler, Hayward, Addison Russell, and Chris Coughlin. So the team is pretty much the same. Bobby Hickey, 25-year-old, see potential. Tommy La Stella, Wilson Contreras, and Roberto Escobar. And it's Texas, right? Texas in the other game. Andrews, Ian Desmond, Jonathan LaCroix, Gallo, Nomar Mazara, Rogner Odor, Lucas Duda. Nice. Shin-Soo Choo, sorry, the wrong way, and Jared Hoying, like that. Mitch Moreland on the bench, Jelena DeShields, Diego Rodriguez. Look at that look at the contact. Nice, good defensive catcher. Can't throw for crap. Neil Walker. That's not the Neil Walker from the Mets, I don't believe. So let's go back to the schedule, see how we go. Cleveland and the Dodgers, guys. Here we go.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your.
Dodgers up 1-0. Dodgers up 2-0. Dodgers up 3-0. 3-1. 3-2. The Dodgers beat the Indians 4-2 in the World Series. All right, boys. Oh, let's see who the postseason MVP was. Awards. World Series MVP. There you go, Kike Hernandez. Postseason MVP, Lorenzo Cain. Killed me. I know he killed me. Yasiel Puig on the Dodgers side. Love it. All right. Let's go to the offseason, boys. Your contract has come to an end. You'll need to sign a new one for the upcoming season. Oh, the Orioles have decided to reoffer. I'm perfectly fine with that. And they have the best team budget right now, $161 million. So I need to re-sign my third. I need a pen here. Hold on a second, guys. Whenever you're off season, there you go. What's wrong, Mr. Jericho? I need a third base coach and a farm director. 5 days to negotiate contracts with players who do not have contracts for the 2019 season. So, 5-day, whatever. That's good. Okay. Qualifying offer to qualified free agents for draft pick and compensation. We're at least qualifying Machado. We had nobody retire on us. Let's see who we had. Hanley Ramirez retired. Didi Gregorius for an injury. Chase Headley. Brian McCann. J.A. Happ for age. Brett Gardner for age. James Shields. V-Mart. Anibal Sanchez. Edson Volquez. Joe Mauer. Irvin Santana. A lot of names in here, guys. Ryan Madsen. Nelson Cruz. Brandon Snyder. Oh, that's a old Orioles farmhand. David Freese. Adam Wainwright. Wow, that's a big one. Casimir for age. McCarthy. Tony Sipp. Great left-handed reliever. Fernando Abad. What? How is he? He's a really good lefty. Matt Albers, Jose Altuve. What? For poor free agent market? What? Huh? I guess nobody has the money to re-sign him? Andrew Bailey? 34? Poor free agent market? There's a lot of guys with a little poor free agent market. Clay Buchholz? I'll go back and screenshot that. Yeah, older age guys do degrade. But for poor free, it's weird to see it for poor free agent market. Like, I could see, like, ability or injury or something. That's easily the best guy on this list. Sabathia, age. See, I get age. But when you say poor free agent market for a guy like J.B. Shuck, who's only 31, and could sign somewhere... Oh, this is the third year in. I mean, there could be a bunch of big-time deals. No inductees to the Hall of Fame. I'm curious what, like, money-wise everybody is. I got $78 million in available budget? Dude, I'm all in. There's the big contract I got Baumgartner in. So, let's see here. Brett Anderson. We got a bunch of guys signed. Let's see if we can I sort that to be renewed? Bunch of guys to renew. We're good with that. Okay, yeah, so we're good with a bunch of this. I'm good with that. Actually, I think, you know what? I think Adam Jones is done. I did just see Adam Jones' name on there for some reason. Renewable. I did see Adam Jones' name in here. I know that. Why does he have a renewable year? That's weird. He shouldn't have a renewable year. We'll see if that sticks. View the trading block. Jose Abreu is on the trading block. Alex Gordon is on the trading block. Our trading block we're going to have to look at real quick. We can't trade him. I'm going to put Britton on the trading block just to see what I get. I'll show you guys my team makeup here in a second. Actually, you know what? Brett Anderson's going on there too. As is Kim. Both older guys. This is young Carlos Gomez, not old. He was actually hurt for the season. That's why he was not in our... Is Tollison 31? Yeah, you're going on there. You know what? Just because I'm going to put Chris Davis on there just to see what I get. If I get any bites on him. Michael Jones. Yeah, not worried about that. Let's make sure my game mode options aren't automatic for free agency. I turn these off and on as I go. Scouting and roster moves. Okay, send up, call down. I'm fine with that. I just do that for injuries and stuff. Okay. You know what, boys? Let's go for it. Off-season, 2018 to 2019 off-season for the Baltimore Orioles. We just lost 3-0 to the Indians in the divisional championship after being the #1 seed. Yeah, I do, Joshie. I do have Malik Smith. Here, I'll show you guys where I'm looking at right now. Starting pitchers, I'm pretty good there. You see, these are my top 5. Brett Anderson is going to get traded at some point, I'm pretty sure. Eduardo Vargas can probably start for me, even though he's there. Actually, Velez is a young up-and-coming. Jared Hutchins. So I've got some prospects down that way. I've rebuilt my farm system pretty well. Good relieving pitching here. Relieving pitching. What am I doing? Zach Britton should be on a renew, right? Oh, no, he's a free agent. Crap. I'm going to have to re-sign him, too. I had a lot of guys resign. But you see this, Marco Vasquez, Tony Cingrani, and David Diaz, who was my Rule 5 guy this year. All guys that we can hold on to. Not a big deal. Catchers, I'm okay with Walters and Hedges. We've got Pablo Urban. Rob Kelly can probably go on the trade waivers. What? Got decent depth there. Had Casali, Caleb Joseph, both guys we can call up. So we have some of that. Chris Davis, Darryl Klein. Darryl Klein's probably our full-time DH at the time. Trey Mancini is up for trade, I would think, because of Klein. Although Mancini does have some value as a defense in case we trade Chris Davis. Scope is our starting second baseman. Kevin Castro, you guys saw, is probably going to be a backup infielder for me, along with Emilio Veras. Both guys can play. Not great defense, although you see Castro is getting better. I do have a couple of farmhands down here. Kevin Lopez, too old to be a B. Wally Ibarra, yeah, probably too old to be a B. These are my studs down here. I have Louis Burrows and Riley Gonzalez, both at A's, but they're not going to be ready for at least 2 more years. Benito Alfonso might be. Clef Pennington I brought in for organizational depth. Elroy Manzo might be the next guy. He's got some fielding issues though. Tim Beckham can hit and he can field, so Beckham's still going to stick around. Left field, you can see all the B's I've got sitting in there. Joey Rickard, Louis Bermudez, Ricky Ellis, all guys that I can rely on in this range right here in this top four. Everybody else is just young and still growing into themselves. Adam Jones, obviously top of the heap, but I have Malik Smith, so Jones is expendable, although I'd really like to keep him in an Orioles uniform. After that is, Darryl Alvarez is 30, but again, we're looking at depth. 2 A's here. Thomas Caballero was hurt last year with an ACL injury. You can see he's back. He's on the cusp. Great speed, and his hitting and fielding's coming around. Carlos Gomez and Sonny Ochi could very well be my starting left and right fielders at the start of the 2019 season. So we could be looking at an outfit of Carlos Gomez in left, Malik Smith, and Sonny Ochi in right. You can see there, Aochi's getting better, even though his power numbers went down a little bit. That's how we're sitting organizationally. We have 95 guys. We're going to let some of those guys go at some point because you can't... God, who do I have to sign? I have Machado. Man, look at those. Jeez. Machado, Britton. Gosman is arbitration eligible. We're going to arbitrate him. Scope, Bundy. Man, dude. Manny's going to want $30 million. I can tell you that right off the top of my head. Question is, am I going to give Manny $30 million to stick with me? With Madison Bumgarner already at $30 million. Manny only 26. Because if that's the case, I can kiss Britton goodbye. I can probably kiss Adam Jones goodbye. Let me edit this real quick. Let me just throw this up real quick on Twitter. I'll get that 1 second. I saw it come through. I'm just typing. Throwing the tweet up, guys. If you guys want to retweet that, you can. If not, don't worry about it. 13 WJK. Ooh, all kinds of numbers. WJK. I'm going to just call you Wizard, baby. Thanks for the follow, dude. Snaggle, thanks. Thank you, man. Sir Jam up in the house, too. I'm going to wait a second and see if we can get some more people up in here. Let's see what these messages are real quick. My budget decreased by 6%? What? Madison Bumgarner won the Cy Young, by the way. Chris Davis and Hyun-Soo Kim both win the Both win the Gold Gloves. Waiver period. Yeah, so we're good with that. So we have 5 days up to the start to re-sign Manny. Okay. See if I can get a retell from the big boy, who I know is still watching. I'm not buying more budget. I'm not buying more budget. We're doing this straight up. I've already got 166 million. If I can't do it, you know. All right. I'm wonder what Manny wants. That's the first question. Oh God. 5 years, $31 million. I mean, he will be a star. That's no doubt. I mean, he's free agent eligible. Dude, he is a 97. I have to re-sign him. But guys, you have to remember, I have 78 million available. I have to sign. I mean, that's going to put me. That's still going to put me at 47 million available, and I'm going to have to remake an entire team. Gosman's going to get arbitration. I got to get these arbitrations in first here, guys. What does he really want? He's looking for 14 million a year. Christ. I got to offer. I'm going to make the offer for arbitration to these guys. He's looking for 6 a year. I got to offer arbitration and pray. We're going to hold on to Kim. He's going to get more than that, I know. Contract renewable, we're okay with those guys. Austin Hedges is getting arbitration. Tony Cingrani is getting arbitration. Because he's probably going to be my guy. Moonlight, what's going up, dude? Well, here's the problem, Moonlight. So, my issue is I got $31 million. I'm going to have to give Manny $31 million a year to keep him around. I've got Scope as arbitration eligible. I'm going to have to offer Zach Britton and pray doesn't take it at 31. I mean, he's only looking for 7 a year. Or 8 a year. And if I offer him 17 million, oh, dude, I don't know. And the other problem is, Moonlight, is that I have Madison Bumgarner right now at 30 million a year too. So I'm looking at tying 2 guys up at 60 million. Let's get these arbitration guys out of the way first. I'm letting Caleb Joseph go. I don't want to, but I have to. I'm actually going to keep Casali because he's a couple years younger. Bunch of renewable guys, C guys. I mean, that's the problem. Is look at that. I've got 30 million out in arbitration. Oh no, Madison Bumgarner is amazing. That's 60 million for 2 guys. I don't know. Oh, 7 million a year. Guys, if I give Manny that money, I just and I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. If I give Manny that money, I lose Britton for sure. Jones for sure. Scope probably next year. Look at my budget screen here. Hold on a second. I don't get that much off the books next year, guys. I get O'Day's money off the books. I could trade Brett Anderson. Let me see what I can get for Brett Anderson first. Because if I can get something for Brett Anderson's making $5.8 million. Let's suggest a trade. I mean, yeah, see, I'm not going to... No one wants Brett Anderson because of the $5.8 million. Oh, guys, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to trade Chris Davis either. I think the issue is the money. It's not going to give me anything. With the money he makes, that's the issue, guys. That so many teams are close to their budget right now. What's up, TJ? But you guys are right. It's Machado. Oh, man. I'm going to give him 10 years. I mean, I might as well, but 30. What's 33? Oh, man. 5 years puts him at 31. Nah, his money won't go down that much, though. I would have to significantly lower his money. Yeah, I know. You guys are right. I'm going to just offer him 6 years. I have to. I've got nothing I can do here. PX1, dude, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. My man up in the house. See you later, Swami. Guys, don't forget, give Swami a follow. Swami, drop your YouTube first, dude. Oh, man. Somebody drop Swami's YouTube in here. Yeah, I have to. You're right. I gotta offer that. Alright, we got a bunch of qualified guys. Man, that hurts so much. Stop sending invites, you jerk. I'm streaming. All right. What does he want? Oh, he just wants the 80K. That's fine. Same thing, 80K. What does Pennington want? I might lose some depth here, guys. Thanks for throwing his stuff up there, boys. Zach Curtis, we want to keep. Wait, what was his offer? Whoa, withdraw that. What is his offer? He wants 548K. Oh, yeah. 26, you damn right. Welcome to the team. I'm okay with this 540K, guys. Oh, man, Contract renewable, guys, we will get to. I am Josh Traer. I am extremely excited to see what the pro does, especially since they're a first-time... Moonlight, we got it up. Especially since they're a first-time... Or first party. That's what excites me. Oh, I gotta hire coaches, too. Any third base coach? Arm strength, no. Blocking, no. Oh, that one doesn't mind. Speed +2? Why, yes, sir. Please come join the team. Oh, I'm gonna have to get him a higher offer. There you go. Farm director for hire. Again, I don't want K over 9. Walk over 9 for power. You're damn right. Welcome to the team, buddy. See if he'll go for it. AJ Hinch. K over 9 plus. You know what? Let's see who takes the first one. All right. All right. No. No, 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 no. I don't see... What? I have offers out for hitting... No, I don't want a hitting coach. Oh, he's in for hitting coach, and I have him in for farm director. Crap. Yeah, I lost 5-3. 5-3. What do I need? Third base coach? What do I have offers out here for third base coach? Okay, I need a farm director. Well, these guys are all getting management positions. Christ. Reaction power. Okay, we can do that. What's it? What do I have? 2 for 2.5? Come on, dude. I mean, 2 for 2.5. I'm offering you more. Right? No, I'm not offering you more. Yeah. 4 million. There you go. Manny still hasn't... Manny hasn't signed, guys. God, I'm going to have to give more than that. Whoa. That's the max I can offer? Let's give him 7. I can't lose out at this point. Oh, come on. I have a top team in the AL. Why wouldn't you re-sign with me? Come on, Manny. Come on, Manny. I can't give him anything more. I've given him an 8-year max deal, mind you. Wait. I got it. Yes, the player option. The old player option. What's going on, Candyman? Welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, I've already... Let me make sure I don't have any more of my guys that I need to resign. Cliff Pennington, no. Actually, I do want to resign you. Let's see here. Contract renewable. I really should just resign a bunch of these guys anyway here. That's good. That's good. Again, this is just re-signing. Nothing yet, AJ. Nothing yet, dude. Dude, we're trying to get Manny to sign with us, and I got a full bar. I just don't have... This guy, by the way, underrated. It should be rated higher. He was in the Orioles bullpen for... Whoa, hold on. Clay Duke? No. Just trying to get all our money in here because I know I'm going to have to re-sign these guys anyway, so... David Welch, you can sit down. I do want to get my catching depth because I'm letting Caleb Joseph go. That's good. Again, guys, what we're doing here is going through these lower rated guys that are on our team. We want to make, you know, at 22, I'm still going to offer you. We want to make sure we get all these guys back on our team and we can see, you know what, I'm in the middle of this pending offer. Sorry, guys. And you see this pending offers thing, so. These actually aren't the OS rosters, Jake. This is the SCEA rosters from, like, September, so. Rick DeWitt, you know what? Pitching depth's always important. God, if we lose out on Manny, I'm screwed. Now that I've done it, I want him to stick. These guys are around 70 again. Good pitching depth for triple. Whoa, what was that I just offered him? Oh, 540. Okay, I'm fine for 540K. Rico, yep, you're getting 70. Again. Oh, this is contract renewable. Okay, that's fine. Pennington wants 2.1 million. I just can't do that for him right now. Yet. I might re-sign him, but for the most part. These are all the smaller guys. God. Come on, Manny. I can't. 8 years, 248 million. He's got a player option. I cannot give him anything else. You see the bar up there? It's completely full. Orioles unsigned. The only offer I've out is to. Now I am going to save before this. Yeah, there we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, that's so relieving. That puts me in such a money problem, though. That puts me in such a money. Wow. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Yes, stop simulating. Today is the last day to tender a qualifying offer to my qualified free agents. Yes, I want to... All right, let's manage contracts. Now, here's the deal. I have roughly 17 million out without the arbitration. I don't know, Josh. I might get through like 2 or 3 more. AJ, yeah, my budget is 166 million, and 60 million of that is Madison Bumgarner and Manny Machado. And yes, he absolutely is. Oh man, it's gonna hurt. I kind of want to qualify Adam Jones, and I don't think he'll take it.
Nice work, Carl.
465, dude. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, man, I don't... let's go ahead and save this real quick. The only problem I'm going to have here is I'm okay letting Britton go. I don't want to get nothing for him. And I can't remember if I need to offer these contract renewable guys or not. I think I do. Did I hire the coach yet? My current staff. I still need a farm director. Oh my God. Alright, let's see. Philip Roll and my farm directors here. Come on, guys. I mean, I'm giving you what you want. Yes, give me all of this power guy here. No, I want this guy right here. To what? They're offering him 11 million over 2 years? The Athletics? Oh my God, these guys are offering... Oh, for manager. Jesus, I was gonna like, what? Play discipline, yeah. Speed, we'll give speed. Someone's offered him 4 years for 5 million. I'll go with that. For my farm director. Now, here's the issue. Like I said, I don't know. Does anyone know this? I stream not every day. But Red Sox, I thought you did. I think they go into the pool. Well, we'll see. Let's sim through this date here. All right, let's see what free agents. Oh my God, boys! Wow, look at this free agent. I'm actually kind of happy. The Blue Jays have their max out there real quick. Matt Harvey. Oh my God, look at this free agent pool. Look at all these guys. There's going to be a ton of guys. There's going to be a ton of guys sitting in the free agent pool when you're done with this. Guaranteed. There's too many teams up against their budget. I can't sign him. I'm not going to have the money. Yeah, he's looking for $31 million. These guys are all $31 million guys. Let's see what my lineup looks like right now. DH is Darryl Klein. Who is that? Shortstop, left field, right field. So center field will be Malik Smith. Chris Davis, Manny Machado, Kevin Castro probably. No, Scope is in that 2-hole. By the way, that's how Scope's progressed so far, guys. Scope is pretty good. Where is... Actually, where is my my guy? Carlos Gomez is going to the MLB. Emilio Veras is going to AAA. Okay. Yes, I know. I know that because I did it. Let's see here. So Gomez is going to be my left fielder. Because, man, hits bombs. Actually, Aochi probably is better in left field. So we'll do that. Darryl Klein, Tony Wolters, Tim Beckham. Castro becomes my infield. I don't have a shortstop, though. I'll look for him, AJ. I have 2 outfielders. Rickard can play any positions. Kim's pretty much the corner outfielders. The only position I don't have a backup for is shortstop. So... What do you mean, Project? Better than what baseball game? Been streaming since, like, March, Candyman. So, I like this lineup so far. Let's see what the rotation looks like. I'd really like to trade. I don't have any bullpen. I got no bullpen. Michael Gibbons, MLB. Zach Curtis, MLB. Wait, what? How do I do in 40-man? 40-man, I'm currently at 32, 33, 34 guys, so... right now, the bullpen is going to be a point of need here. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. Where are my closers at? Cingrani is coming up to the major leagues. Vasquez, hello, welcome your... Look at that, hits over 9, boys. Welcome yourself to the majors. David Diaz could actually play on the majors, too. So, we got that working for us. Let's look at that pitching rotation one more time. Zach Curtis up here. Nice work. I can deal with that for right now. Candyman, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, MLB is $15 right now, guys. If you haven't played it and you like baseball, you need to buy yourself this game, guys. So, alright, managed roster, Cingrani, Vasquez, Diaz. All my closers are now up in the major leagues. I'd really like to get rid of Brett Anderson. I'd like to trade anyone that has money, so... We have the #1 offer out for these guys, so we'll see. Actually, you know what? Nice work, Carl. Hoods! Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the OS fam. Candyman, just till the end of the off season, we're not gonna play any more games. It's gonna be straight off season stuff right now. Guys, don't forget, if you have not followed already, you see guys over here on the side getting noticed for it. Go give us a follow. There's a heart above my head. Or if you're a mobile, tap the screen, there's a heart above my head. So, you know, go ahead. Hoods, I'd love to get Britton. I really would. but I don't see it happening. I mean, I'd really like to get him, but I just don't see it happening. He's looking for about $8 million a year, and I got a lot of holes to fill. I mean, look, if you look at my team right now, look, hold on, look over here. These numbers over here, not good. I've got a dearth of outfielders, and I need some relief pitching. So that's a need, guys. Jake, thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome to the fam. You've already been here a little while, so. The other issue is, so these are arbitration guys. If for any reason when you're doing the offseason, if this number right up here, the yellow number, the total gets to 95, it will automatically cancel anything else. See these guys over here with the blanks next to them? If you are not re-upping them for any reason, you can get rid of them. So, like, let's see here. Clay Luke. I don't think he's got a... See, he's renewable. If I'm not going to renew him, I can get rid of him. Prowler. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, Josh, it happens. You play so many sports games, you know, it just kind of works its way that way. Sorry, just checking out here. All right, so let's sim through this date and see what gets sides. Hector Rondon, $5 million a year for 4 years to the Pirates. That's a good signing. I think it's what we got to look for. Look at that. My God, the Dodgers going after Harper. You knew it had to happen. Diamondbacks going after Goldie. The Rangers going after Cole Hamels. Dozier with the Twins, who didn't qualify him, strangely enough. Jose Iglesias. We got Beckham. So it's Machado, Beckham.
Nice work, Carl. Bump my fist.
Beckham, Scope, Davis. We have good catching depth, but if we got to get a good... Oh, man. See, 5 years, $36 million. Tanner, Yoho, and Prowler, thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, see, nothing really good here. I have two of the best catchers on the market. Steve Pearce is good. I just, man, I don't know if I could use him. I already have a DH. Darryl Klein sticking with my team. Trey Mancini's going to get renewed. Let's see here. Scope's already offered. I'm good there. I wonder if there's anybody good and young that I can bring in. Not really young necessarily. To be a, like a, You think I can bring Britton back? Josh, I do NHL streams. We have a Florida Panthers stream that is in the playoffs right now. That I'm moving them to Baltimore after the first season. If you go into our highlights under videos, you'll see it. It was like last Sunday night. It's normally Sunday nights we do that. What I really want to find is a good... Castro's been renewable on my team. Somebody that can play anywhere in the infield. All 4 positions in the infield. That's our guy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I've got that guy. Except he doesn't play shortstop. I need him to play shortstop is what I need. Iglesias is a good infielder, man. He's going to get paid, though. Echeverria could play the 3 positions I need him to play. The Baltimore Bandits is what it's going to be. Yep. It's always up. I always do all of my streams, guys, just so you know. They're always archived, both in the highlights section here or on the Operation Sports YouTube. Yeah, like Kike Hernandez would be a great ad. I do have Cliff Pennington that I always bring up. Jed Lowry. Jed Lowry wouldn't be a bad sign. What does he want? $4.2 million. Get out of my way. You think I'm giving you that? I mean, Cliff Pennington wants $2.1 million. I don't have to give him that. But again, is Pennington... I mean, Pennington's really not the guy I want. Who wants to sign Giannis Cessis? Just so you know, whoever is posting, we do not... English channel. I'm sorry. English channel. I'm not sure how to say that in Japanese. If anyone knows how to type in Japanese, please let them know. Sometimes we have outfielders that have this, so... Hyunsu Kim... Man, I really probably shouldn't have offered him that, since I've got outfielders. No, he's only getting 440, so... Melky, Chris Coughlin. Coughlin can play second and third, but not... Can't play shortstop. He can play second base, can't play shortstop for me. We've got so many outfielders already. Man, Jonesy. Oh, you guys know I want to offer him too. He's degrading. Can't hit lefties anymore. Still one of the best fielding outfielders. Whoa, 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 withdraw that. Have both Carlos Gomez's? Yeah, you're right. I can't go after an outfielder even though I really want to. Like, even these guys that have these higher, these higher potentials, I can't go after them. I have to go after my relief pitching. Cody Allen? Justin, what does Cody Allen want? Cody Allen, sir, come here. I'm not going to be able to give you that, sir. I can give you 3 to be a closer. I'll give you bullpen. Yes, Lions franchise on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. And Celtics franchise on Saturday nights normally. Normally around 7 or 8. Let me see if I can get... I'm going to get 5.5 for him. For 3 years is what I want. I also wouldn't mind bringing Bastardo back. For 2.6 for Antonio Bastardo, I'll give him 2 years at 2.5. And I'm all about that life. Michael Givens is already coming back. Randall Delgado? No. It's always good, by the way. Always good to get some backup relief pitching. Pitching goes down so often to injuries, guys. Even though it says you should have 15, which is 5, you always end up with, you need more. Always remember that. So I always look for some youth down here. Boone Park. I could definitely sign him. Give him a 60K. So you can get signed some of these younger guys. So John Axford? No. And I'm always looking around like the upper 60s to 70s. Randall Delgado's interesting, but I don't think I like him enough. Zach McAllister? No. Patrick Corbin for long relief? No. We have our starters pretty much set. We do need a couple of lower... No, we got enough starters. Yeah, see, we need some relievers. 14 out of 15. You want to have that normally around like the 17 to 20 range. You do, Novak. You have to trigger them, I believe, at some point. I'm keeping an eye on them, trust me. You have to have them, you have to offer them by December something. Yeah, Josh, not during the regular season. Regular season, I play one in Sim 5 or Sim 10. M. Dot, see you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it, as always. I don't mind Adam Warren. Trevor Rosenthal would be sick, but I can't spend that money on him. I can't spend enough money on Rosenthal. Blaine Boyer's falling apart. Travis Wood isn't great. I wouldn't mind that guy. It's a little old. Yeah, I don't think I see anybody else I like. Oh, I do like Sean Kelly. Anyone that walks in with a 96K over 9 might be helpful. Even at 34. You're not getting it. No offense, you are not, absolutely not getting a, that kind of deal out of me. Sim through this date. Oh, man, what? Matt, thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, Josh, I do WWE sometimes, too. Boone Park, I like that. I like that. 2.5, I'm cool with that. There we go. We got a farm director, baby. Paulie Goldschmidt to the Mets. 10 years. Dude, they're going to be paying him until he's 41. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. That's a huge number. Paulie Goldschmidt's great. I love Paulie G, but 10 years to get the less money? Iglesias goes to the Rays. That's a great signing. $2 million a year for an 89 overall, who's only 29? That is a great signing. All right, my offers are out. Let's see. I got an offer out to Sean Kelly. I signed a bunch of guys. Dude, Jonesy isn't signed yet. What does he want? 26 million a year? Not happening. Sorry. So I got 31. I've got about 11 million to work with. Oh, I didn't show you guys my draft, by the way. Where's my roster foundation at? I think I can do this, right? Let's see here. No, I'd only go back. Let's see here. Some of these guys, I'm trying to figure out who I drafted. It should show somewhere, right? I'll show you guys next season. We still got an offer out for a third base coach. Again, just kind of looking at what's on the... Brock is qualified? Oh, why am I not re-signing Brad Brock? Bro, come back to me. Not for $3 million a year, you're not, but... I'll give you 2.8. Brock pitched really well for me. Tollison pitched really well for me too. AJ Ramos, sir. See if I can get you for a 1-year deal, 2.5. Give you a 2-year deal. Come play on my team. I've not won any World Series yet, Loy. I made it to the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. $9 years, $25 million. Bryce Harper is a Los Angeles Dodger. Wow, 44 home runs, 321 average, 112 RBIs. That is a huge signing and one that makes sense. He will play that well until he's 35. Dallas Keuchel, 6 years, $21 million. Again, let's look at our contracts here. What we have offer out wise. I'm good with what we have out offer wise. Sim through the date. Rosenthal, only $7 million. Wow. Do I have the money? I don't. Not with the pending offers, but if I... Well, Hart, there were a ton of really good. I'll show you the free agents that are still left. All right, look at the free agents to the left. Cespedes is on the board. Jose Fernandez, Matt Harvey, Cole Hamels, all 90s. Then you get LeMahieu, Dozier, Turner. I mean, Dozier was in the Twins' plans. So, Shelby Miller. Man, what I wouldn't give for Shelby Miller, huh? Guys, I might have to do it. I might have to go for it. $8 million a year puts me right at $40 million. What do you guys think? I play 1, sim 5 or 10. Big money. What about the DLC with the club, Big Money? Sorry, Big Money. I didn't even see you come through here. They have not announced any more of the DLC. I bet you. Hold on. What are they offering? 5 years, 36 million. So they're at 7. He's at 7 point something. I'll make him the closer, and I'll give him a player option. Oh! Dude, what's going on? I don't understand your name because I don't speak... I think it's Japanese. It might be Vietnamese. It's English only in the channel. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're saying, though. That's the problem. They were trying to figure out what you were saying. Ah, Korean. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's see. Brought him back. Yes. Yes. All right, boys. We have 29 million out in offers. Why couldn't we do Brad Brock's contract?
Nice work, Carl. Bump my fist.
Notorious MLB, welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, arbitration is what... Arbitration's already out, though. I do have to be careful. Oh, I gotta be careful. You know what I have to be careful of? No. I gotta get rid of that offer to Brad Brock. The contract renewable, guys. 40-man roster. Salary arbitration. There you go, tendered. Everyone has to be tendered to be renewed. So... let's see here. What date are we on? There we go. Nothing big out there yet. Cole Hamels still has it. Dozier back in the back with it. All right, so let's look at our Keuchel, Bryce Harper, Pierce, okay. Justin Wilson went to the Cubs. Adam Warren went to the Dodgers. Devin Mesoraco was the Indians. Corbin to the Rockies. Hecheveria's gone to the Royals. Gaddis to the Mets. Mike Dunn to the Royals. Deal where Chris Iannetta and Etlin go for Alex Gordon. Okay. Let's see here. Sonny Gray was re-signed. Yeah, I like all that. Let's see. Future budget. That's what the deal looks like for Manny. You see that in the numbers in there, so I'm okay with that. What are we doing here? Let's see if I can get Brett Anderson again. All right. We're getting some pulls here now. An 84 relief pitcher? Dude, I might be pulling this number quick. Dodgers are looking to get rid of some money. The Rockies will take okay, hold on. Whoa. We actually have a chance. We have a chance here. We have a chance to get rid of a $5.8 million deal, possibly. Guys, keep an eye on these and see if there's any of them you like. Not Molina. Molina's deal. I don't want to bring money back. I want to get as much money off of this deal as I can. This would be huge if I could do this. Let's see here. The Reds. I don't like that deal. Rich Cruz. Justin Wilson just signed. I don't want that. Terrence Enfield. Again, failed prospects. With money attached to them. I don't like that. It looks like to get a decent prospect, I'm going to have to... Guys, just ignore him. Just ignore him for now. I'll time him out if we have to. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to take... If I want a good prospect or anything, or something decent, I'm going to have to take some money. That being said... I could literally just salary dump, which I think I'm going to do it with that deal right there. Although I do like Jake Diekman a lot. I could get Fernando Ponce and Ronald Caballero starting pitching and relief pitching. Even though they're C prospects, they're already at 73 and 75. That doesn't look bad either, especially a 25-year-old reliever. Zach Neal, Trevor Ruth. I don't mind those either, but I don't need outfielders. Anyone see anything they like? Yeah, Brock got signed. Yeah, I do like the Mariners trade. I just don't need... Like, I like that because you get an A prospect even though he's older. That can play shortstop. Maybe he can play a bunch of different positions. McCauley's already ready to pitch for me if I need him. And Fred Spain can be in my bullpen by next year. Let me check out the other teams. I think that's the one we're going. Whoa, what was that? And I'm not picking up money. That's the most important part. I'm not picking up money. Drew Storen, that's money. Sanchez, there's two Bs with a reliever. Again, two Bs, a catching prospect, and a relieving prospect. I still like the Mariners deal. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I think the Mariners, and I'm not dealing Brett Anderson in my division, because that'll come back and bite my ass. I think this is the deal, boys. Perkins, I think Perkins is on the Twins, sir. It's the Twins, but that's too much money. So yeah, I don't want to take that money on. I think the Mariners deal is what we're going with, guys. I do want to see this Simon Bryan guy. That's perfect. I mean, his fielding's not great. Hopefully, his prime's going to be like 31, so I think that's the deal. Freed up some money. There we go. That's what we needed. All right, so we're at 93 guys. Our relievers are out 17. I like this. Our outfielders are just about where we need them to be. We got a bunch of left fielders that I don't really like a whole lot, but... And the most important part about this, though, is when we go into our contract renewals, you see we now have $10 million to work with, so... the Phillies, who do the Phillies have? Right now, the Phillies have... Odubel Herrera, Jim Bowles, Tommy Joseph, Brian Dominguez, Maikel Franco, Cesar Hernandez, Alcides Escobar from the Royals, Roman Quinn in right field, Tyler Goodell, Freddie Galvis, Hernan Perez, and Jorge Alfaro. So that's your, and I'll show you real quick there, pitching. Vince Velasquez, Aaron Nola, Jeremy Hellickson, Jared Eckhoff, Gerald Simsack, sorry, Jake Thompson, Hector Neris, Sam Chico, David Hernandez, Will Smith, Neftali Feliz, and Sean Fagan. Oh yeah, go ahead. You can share it. Go ahead. We encourage guys, if you guys have a franchise going and you want to talk about it, guys, throw it in chat. That's what we're here for, boys. Check on Kutch. Yeah, let's see here. Center field. I'm going to guess he's still on the... Oh, he's with the Giants. Wow, dude. He is with the Giants on a deal that marks... I think this is still the Pittsburgh, right? Why'd you stop playing, Loy? So there's Andrew McCutcheon. Guys. All right, there we go, boys. All right, let's get into this back here. Managed roster. I think we're gonna be okay. Start our pitching rotation again. Britton's back, so we're gonna go ahead and knock some of those closing pitchers back down. I do want to see what we're looking at in terms of. I want Vargas as my. Zachary, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to share in the chat if you want to, guys. Let's see here. Bastardo, Darren O'Day's still going to be there. Diaz is going to go down. Let's get these guys down first here. I think I want to keep Vasquez in the majors. A triple. Oh, he's got salary arbitration. That's fine. We're going to keep him there for right now. We only have 4 relievers. That's okay. Actually, Zach Curtis is probably going to go to... He's a lefty, though. But we got Bastardo. That's fine. Probably move him down to AAA. Okay. Oh, let's make sure our 40-man is set. We don't... What I'm going to do here, you're going to see me do this. I don't want to give anyone away that's above 70 on my 40-man. The issue is my 40-man right now is already at 37 guys. So I'm going to be really careful there. Cub fan, I got the division again because I already had the season pass from when it first came out. And I got the Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So, like, Elroy Manzo, what you can do here, this is for the Rule 5 draft. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna player card him right here. It'll say whether he's eligible for the Rule 5 draft. You don't have to worry about that. Jay Cassio, I don't help with them directly. I'm more of the mouthpiece and just try to keep them straight for riding down with Kingsley. Riding down with Kingsley and I communicate constantly during that, though. His team is pretty good. So again, eligible for Rule 5 draft. I want to make sure those guys, anyone that's not on my 40-man in that list over there, that is like around 70, I want to make sure that they're not. He's eligible. I'd actually let him go. If they wanted to take him, go for it. So Chad Green is eligible, and he's a B. He is 27, so I want to make sure. I do want to add him to my 40. I don't want to lose him. Eric Johnson eligible, but he's a C. See, and this is where the game plays. I mean, like, if you get this really good young team, you're going to have to worry about them taking your Rule 5s. Thank you so much, BK12. And low key is Savage. Oh, dude, hold on. Is this like the low key wrestler is Savage? Because if you're right, he absolutely is. I'm a big fan of his. Most realistic is whatever the latest one is, Jay Casio. Taking a bunch of guys that are really close and eligible. Aquino, I would actually be okay with him taking, even though he has a lefty. Oh, man. What is it, Fred Spain? 25 righty with a B potential. You are getting added, sir. And again, here you want to be kind of... AJ, whisper it to me or Red Sox and you can post it. Eligible for Rule 5 is... I'll actually show you here because it's in the handbook here. There's a good chance to show you guys the handbook. Once I remember where it is. Oh, handbook. Rule 5 draft. So here you go. It is... Oh, wait a second. Service time. You have to have a certain amount of service time, and I don't remember exactly what it is. Does anyone know the exact amount of service time it was? I think it's... Hold on, let's see. I'll find the exact time for you right now. 18 or younger on June 5th, preceding the draft, or not, can't be on 40-man. And let's see here. Once they get through 4 Rule 5 drafts, if they're on your team, if they're in your organization for 4 Rule 5 drafts, if they were 19 or older on the June 5th preceding their signing. So it's 4 or 5 drafts depending on what their age was. So, oh, there you go. That's fine. Yeah, Chacon, his injury is not good. All right, so right now I think I'm okay with that. I want to leave a spot open. The other thing is, too, if you do not leave a spot open in your 40-man, you cannot select in the 40-man in the Rule 5 draft. Always leave one spot open in case some team has a guy that you can bring in. Right now, I'm sitting at 39, so that's perfect. I think my team is pretty much set. I'm okay with where we are right now. Salary arbitration. Yeah, let's just make sure real quick. Orioles unsigned. Arbitration offered. Arbitration eligible. We're not signing Caleb Joseph. This is the next date. Once you get into this date, you will also see more free agents come through that weren't offered arbitration. So you want to save some money for this date as well. David Chavis? Oh, please tell me he wasn't any good. Oh, no, he was okay. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, these are just injuries coming back from, yeah. There we go. Cool. All right, let's get to the schedule again. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. I just, when I'm playing off-season, I like to be really thorough. So. Oh, the Angels signed the final boss. Nice. All right, cool. Let's see what the next date we have to worry about is. I think the next date is the Rule 5 draft. This is contracts tendered. Rule 5 draft. Okay. Stop simulating. Okay, so when you get to December 2nd, I will show Moncada in a second, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll show him right now. He is a second baseman, that's right? Yep. There's Moncada as of now. He's 24, switch hitter. Jay Cascio, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the OS family, guys. If you have not followed already, guys, if you love sports gaming, that's what we do. Sports gaming all the time, mostly franchise mode. Moncada, 60, 68, 53, 58. Pretty average in terms of hitting. Vision's a little low. Clutch is about a 67. But those fielding guys and that speed is unbelievable, especially for a second baseman. You'd have to think they're going to trade Pedroia at some point if he doesn't retire. I'd have to think that'd be coming. Although Pedroia's making $15 million, so ugh. Now $13 million this year. So, okay, let's go to the home screen. Joe Smith. Yeah, not everybody is. We got to make sure we tender contracts. So, manage contracts. What you're going to do here is go to your unsigned. Go to any one of these renewable guys. Right? Now, you can see what they were made or you can't see what they made last year. So, what you want to do here, all you have to do is make an offer. 1 year. Drop it all the way down. See where their interest goes up? That's about what they made last year. So see where it goes 60K, 70K, and that green circle fills up? That's what you do. Every one of these guys is a contract renewable that you want to keep. Now this guy's going to be a 540 guy, I think. Yeah. See, 510, 520. Even so, actually, he was in the majors, so we are going to keep him at 520. Kevin Castro, same thing. He was in the majors last year, so he's going to get the same deal. Let's see here. Nope, he's another guy, 70K. He'll end up getting more because I think they get more when they move up. But, again, contract renewable. Until you see that bar go green, go from green to red. 30K, 40K. I'm going to give him a little more because, to be honest, he's not going to be happy. The other thing you're doing here is, see that contract over there? You got to be real careful. Oh, what's going on, TJ GoPro? I mean, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. We do try to engage with the chat all the time, so I want to make sure that he is happy. He's going to be on my Major League roster, so that's the other thing to take into account. If these contract renewable guys are on your Major League roster, you want to make sure they're happy, not 1.5 million happy. So he's looking for 650K a year. I'm going to give him 650. For the guys that are on my Major League roster because it affects them very specifically. So, again, TJ GoPro, welcome to the channel, dude. And this is why you want to make sure you keep some money available. Man, he wants to be in the bullpen, and I don't know that I can offer that. Oh, you know what? I am going to offer that to him. Because he is going to be in the bullpen. He's the 79 guy, yeah. All right, so 60K. The other guys, like I said, the other guys with these contract renewables, go ahead and keep them low, even though, so. TJ, if you become a good chat guy, I notice all the time, dude. Ask these guys in here. I interact all the time. All you have to do is just, be cool. Whoa, no. Not giving you $4 million for whatever years. But again, see, Green circle. As soon as you see that green circle, that's what you give the offer for. A lot of them will just take it because they know they can't get any. Well, TJ, if you hit the follow button, just watch over there, guys. All you gotta do, if you follow, that's why the Twitch alerts are on, so. Twitch alerts are on because I think if you follow me, you deserve to get seen. On KG. Low key, who are you talking about? Oh, and Gosman, I'm sorry, you're right. Arbitration, I've got 2 more years of arbitration on him, so. Gotta get the fist bumps up in the room. TJ GoPro, thank you for the follow, my man. Welcome to the OS fam. But again, we're going to go every one of these contract renewable guys. I got to be careful with Givens because he is actually going to be in the on my team. Joey Rickard, I'm going to give 800K to because even though he wants 900, what's 100K going to do, right? Stop being cheap, Mill. Say it to me. Everyone in the chat, stop being cheap, Mill. Okay. Let's see here. Trey Mancini is getting renewed. Again, this is going to affect their happiness. Please remember that. But you are just re-signing guys for now. I mean, you have to get these guys back. I'm gonna have to actually give him the money. No, is he renewable? Okay, good. Crap, he's gonna be in my bullpen. What does he want? 677? That's fine. Turning into the Blue Jays? TJ, I like to think that my fan base, or I wouldn't call my fan base, my friends in here, because that's what we all are. We're a bunch of guys that just like sports games. Yeah, dude, we really, really enjoy having fun in sports games and having fun together, so. See, these are all guys that could help my team this year, and I'm really scared to piss them off. All right, so they're all renewed. All my guys renewed. David Welch, do I want to hold on to him? What's he want? Oh, yeah, I'll renew him. Clay Luke? Okay, no. We played a game right before this, TJ. So, we're not playing any more games so far, so. You saw the Hutchinson's ERA? Yeah. What was it? Yeah, 7.11 ERA total. It's all right. He didn't play major leagues that much, so. And Clay Duke, I'm not really that worried about. We have arbitration offered to all our guys, so all of our unsigned guys are accounted for. No. So again, managed contracts. You see, we have offers out. The important thing is not that they signed, that you have an offer out for them. That means you can renew them later. You can see here all free agents. This is where you kind of want to keep an eye out too. If you are looking for young talent, you can look in the bottom of these. Sometimes after the December 2nd, and you can start to see guys like Clayton Blackburn here. You know, that could be a sinker. Wow, I like that pitch mix a lot. What is he looking for? $650K a year? Dude. I'll give you 2 years at $650K if you sign with me. I'm perfectly fine with that. We are playing really close to the money. But yeah, see, you guys, you can see these. You find some really hidden gems that the computer can't re-sign. You see this, like, okay, so Nick Whitgren, guys, he's already been looked at, so. You see a closer, Sangrani. You see the Santiago Casilla. Nothing really in the catchers. There you go. He's 28, so don't really worry about that too much. But you can always find something. There you go. B70 second baseman. I mean, that looks pretty good right there. If I was looking for that, my farm system's pretty well out. B overall, 23, 44, kind of not something I like. I like to have my prospects be a little higher than that. Well, there really isn't. Teams keep holding their guys. I like to see that. Blake Swihart, if I need a catching backup. Malik Smith has arbitration written all over him. There you go, Marcus Russell. These guys are all fighting for this guy, Marcus Russell. B potential, 70 over. Screw you guys. He still wants to. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, always keep an eye out, as I said. TJ, dude, it's not as hard as you think. I would suggest listening to the Press Row podcast. Came out yesterday, or came out today. Myself and a couple other YouTubers and Twitch streamers were on it. It's pretty cool. It might give you some heads up into what you might want to get into. What? No. Oh, they took away my Clayton. Okay, so there we go. Let me just make sure my roster... Again, we want to make sure your roster over here doesn't get to 95, which it's not. We're cool with that. Nope. Marcus Russell, there's that B70. I love that. Shelby Miller signs with the Athletics, a 4-year, $57 million. Like that. Oh, thanks, Red Sox. All right, so this is the Rule 5. Again, let me make sure real quick that I don't have... All right, I'm good. We have a spot open for it. TJ, link right above you. 2 spots above you. Red Sox posted it. It's about 73 minutes, so you're good. All right, we're going to go to the Rule 5 draft here. No. Go to the draft. Where are we at? We should be down towards the bottom, so we will see. I'll show you this whole Rule 5 draft here. So Carlos Lima, Drew Bateman, George Schuler. You see all these guys here? So Rule 5, if you didn't know, if you bring a guy in to your roster from the Rule 5 draft, you have to keep him on the major league roster unless he is hurt for the full year, or offer him back for, I think it's $50,000 or $25,000 to the original team. It's a podcast. You don't have to watch it, TJ. It's not a video. It's a podcast. So again, 75 overall, B potential, 27-year-old, might be something that, Cincinnati was interested in. Drew Bateman, a catcher, B potential, 25. I don't know that I like that guy. Doesn't hit enough for me. George Schuler, 73. Wow, I can only imagine. Frank Dominguez. Now, this is where you get your value from. You get your value from relief pitching, probably, or a bench guy that can play a bunch of different positions for you. This is a guy I would have picked to bring on, especially closer, so... best way to get rid of lag is go wired if you can, TJ. Or look online for port forwarding. There are specific ports that you can forward for PlayStation 4 to make it go faster. DJ Locke, again, this guy can play a bunch of different positions. Good fielder. That's a guy that could stick on your roster. Center fielder with speed. Sticks on your roster because he can stay on the bench and pinch run for you. So that's pretty big. Those are the type of guys you're looking for. That's what we're going to look for in this draft here. Look at those. Oh, my God. So a bunch of A potential guys, right, that are all in their not young. So this, like this, okay? So George McMahon, I have a ton of outfielders. I don't need him, even though he's an A, right? Eddie Cordero, same thing. Good outfield, but I can't. I don't have a need for an outfielder. Oh man, look at how much he's jumped in a year though. He's 25. He's a 63. Probably not what I want to do here. Fernando Valenzuela? No, it's Fernando Ornelas. Again, can play all the positions, but doesn't have the fielding to go with that. And he's 30. TJ, I think Blue Snowball you can. I have a regular blue mic, the Blue Yeti. Which I know you can. There are specific blue ones you can and can't. I would look it up on Google to make sure. Doug Reynolds, again, good across the board. Only 24, but not somebody. I need somebody. If you're going to take somebody in your Rule 5 draft, he better damn well be able to play for your team in some role. You can hide him for so long, but he will at some point need to be on your team. Like this. Good fielding, okay arm strength. I have 2 really good catchers that I'm going to play on my Major League roster that I can't get rid of. Again, nothing there. And A's above 25, unless you're a 70 already, aren't going to help you as much. This is a little more interesting. Closing pitcher, which I already have a bunch of. 97 arm strength. Okay ratings. So he's a fireballer. Velocity 79. Ah, man, I don't know. Can't do it. See a bunch of these guys. Let's see if can I sort? Oh, there we go. We're sorting by overall. So, again, like Gil Santos, maybe? I'm not taking a 3-pitch starting pitcher. I can't hide a 3-pitch starting pitcher. Let's see here. Relief pitcher. Maybe. He's a lefty closer at 75 overall, but he's already 29. Doesn't throw hard. Don't think I can do it. Henry Mayha might be the only one you try picking there. Good arm strength, good velocity, good K over 9. 71, he's going to jump to like an 80-something. We'll keep an eye on him. No great catchers. Again, I don't have a spot for a catcher on my team. Nothing first base-wise. Nothing there. Neither guy. Well, he can field. Charlie Culberson might be a guy, but he's 29. He's only a 72. Doesn't really hit well. So, I did, TJ. For blue, I don't know if you can use your Blue Snowball on your PS4 or not. There are blue microphones you can, but I'm not sure which ones it is. If you search on Google for blue microphone PS4, it'll tell you the compatibility. There's a compatibility list up there. This is a guy we might be able to hold on to. Plays all the infield positions. Good vision, good hitter, good clutch. Can't really field. Again, I just can't use these guys on my team. 23, that's the closest. This is the closest thing I would have to a fielder I would keep on my team. But I have too much going for me right now. This is the guy I would pick because I could pinch run him. Tom Clemente, good pinch hitter, yeah, but Ahags, when it comes to fielders, I need somebody I can put in the game. Jay Cascio, I think that might be something coming. They're working a lot on franchise mode next season, so I think you'll see some things you like. You know what? We may take... This is the guy. This is the guy. I don't have elite speed on my team. His fielding isn't where I want it to be, but it'll go up. He's got natural arm strength. He can hit a little bit, and you can see his numbers up there going up. He's only 23, 6'1", 220. Yeah, dude, Babe De La Rosa. We're taking the Babe. Now, that means I'm not re-signing Adam Jones. I don't have anybody else I want to pick. I'm not. I refuse to pick 2 Rule 5 guys. And did anyone pick behind me? Oh, Rafael Tejada. There you go. Someone took Tejada. Good for them. I don't think I could keep him on my team. So you'll see this real quick on the lineup screen. Babe De La Rosa is a... You'll see the 5 next to him. You will not be able to send... why are some people's names red and some green? What do you mean? All right, 2 lefties, Darren O'Day. Actually, that bullpen makeup is not bad. I like this Marco Vasquez kid. You guys are, when you guys see him pitch, you're gonna really like him. Oh, in the chat, if it's just in the chat, it's to individualize guys. Yeah, it's just to individualize everybody. We'll have to look at what I want to do with who's pitching in that last spot. Because we have some starting pitching, and there's going to be a fight. They're on the 40-man, so all these guys are going to get a chance to win that 5th spot in spring training. All right, so we're there. We've hired our coaches, right? All right, we're good there. By the way, Buck retired due to age before last season, so... See if anyone else is still out there. We don't have money, really a whole lot of money to mess with. I think in terms of our team, we are stacked. We're right at 90. That's perfect. I'd like a couple more relief pitchers, to be honest, to possibly stash in like AAA. But I don't really think I have a whole, or to stash in single A. But I don't think there's a lot I'm going to be able to get down that way. So, yeah, I think we're okay where we are. Darryl Klein accepted. That's good. Jonathan Lucroy goes to the Indians from the Rangers. Was almost an Indian this season. Remember that, for Lorenzo Cain, the postseason MVP, and Devin Mesoraco, who they just signed. That's a good trade for I think it's a good trade for both teams. I like that. I like that a lot. DJ LeMahieu goes to the Washington Nationals, who just lost Bryce Harper. Is Murphy signed for them? That would worry me. Let's see that. Daniel Murphy, and I'm going to guess LeMahieu ends up playing, I don't know, maybe Murphy plays first base? Yeah, Murphy's got to play first base for them. With that fielding, Murphy goes to first, and Joey Gallo gets traded from the Rangers finally for, ready for this? Brett Lawrie, Jorge Polanco, and Jose Berrios. Berrios is one of the Twins' top prospects. Brett Lawrie is a journeyman third baseman, and Jorge Polanco is actually a really good shortstop prospect for them. So, good trade both ways on that. I like that. Bryce Harper went to the Dodgers, Snowcaps. Let's see.
Nice work, Carl.
No one has Jose Fernandez yet. Who was that? TR Baseball, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the OS family. Still a couple of good guys up here on the free agents. Cespedes has no offers into him yet. That's what you get for being 33. Jose Fernandez, nothing so far. Matt Harvey, Adam Jones, nothing. Charlie Blackmon. These guys that are 30 and older, just not getting the money. No. Don't stop simulating. Josh Harrison gets signed by the Detroit Tigers. 4-year deal, $7.5 a year. Not bad. I'm not making sure they get signed. If they retire, Red Sox, they retire. Altuve already retired. Diamondbacks are interested in a trade. Fernando Munoz for Arthur Farrell and Peter Aiken. Farrell's my third base prospect. Okay. Peter Aiken is a B prospect, 23-year-old. Who is Fernando Munoz? Don't like the pitch mix. Don't like it. Nats didn't trade him, TJ. We're in the he's already in free agent. Dodgers signed him as a free agent. Adam Jones signed with the Tigers. Danny Valencia to the Marlins. Gio Gonzalez to the Marlins. Josh Harrison to the Tigers. We saw Royals got Stephen Vogt. Nice. Marlins signed Charlie Blackmon. So they signed Blackmon and, yeah, it is kind of lowball. Getting some decent money. Dude, Jose Fernandez is going to retire at 26. Good. You know what? You gotta have the money for him. We're gonna save this real quick. It's been a while since we saved, and I don't want to. Dude, what am I gonna? I can't lowball. What am I gonna lowball him? I don't have any money to lowball him. 1 million. I mean, I can try. What am I going to lowball him with? Yep, maximum roster size. I can't even give him 10. I don't have 10 to give him. Maybe after arbitration. Sided with the Orioles, good. They sided with the Orioles, good. They sided with the Orioles. They always side with me. Whoa! He got an upgrade. Sided with Kim? Screw off. Scope got 5. Hedges got 2.7. Ugh. So now, see, now I have 9 million to mess with. So, oh, come on. Let me see here. Manage roster. I'm at 90. What do I have too many of? Who's the worst player on this roster? There's a B43. You're out of here. Release the player. Release the player. Now, you ready for this? Now we're going to offer him a 1-year deal, a 2-year deal for $5 million. Arbitration TR Baseball. I'll tell you 1 second once I get this noise off the screen. Sorry. They're not in the major league, TJ. There was he was in my farm system. Two years, $5 million. Remember this? Thomas, thanks for the follow, dude. So, arbitration is when guys have so much service time that they are no longer eligible to be renewed, because you're going to be renewed 3 times. I think it's 3 times. And then you go into arbitration. What it does is it's saying you can't get a contract with them, so you offer them what you think they're worth. They go to a mediator and say, this is what I think that you're worth. And then the mediator says, okay, it's either going to meet somewhere in the middle. You either side with the team and the money's closer to them, or you go with the player, and the money's closer to them. So a mediator says what you're going to get for that year. So. Oh my God. By the way, he's not going to pitch up to a 96, just so you guys know. You ready for this? You ready for this? I want to show you guys this though. Hold on. Watch this. Oh, he's satisfied? How can he be satisfied? I'm not gonna get. Oh my God. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. It's what happens when you work out your money and nobody else does. Oh, Minnesota claimed that first baseman I waived. Yes. Okay, so this, and again, this is so we can go into our unsigned guys. Oh, they already signed. Never mind. I told you they would already sign, so. If I attempted a money ball, build a team around BBs, I kind of do that now. Well, not really with the Orioles. I do more of that, so. Listen, Jericho. Drink it in, man. Dude, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I hope to see you back soon, dude. Man, this offseason's been pretty good, huh? There you go. Pedroia's already on the block. We told her that. Jan Gomes, Jeffrey McNeil, and Gregory Mann. Guys, our team's pretty sick. Jack Tank. Jack Tank, you were the first one to say it too, dude. I'm all for it. I don't have no idea how. I mean, there's no 5 spot now. These guys are all fighting for that long relief spot. Boston putting up half their team. Corey Goldberg. So we'll see. Yeah, with this team, I better World Series or bust. That's really cool too, because I actually wanted to pick up at some point. Oh. What lineup started set? Oh, I see. This is pretty much the lineup I want to go with. Aoki, Gomez, Klein. Actually, Gomez against Klein. I'll switch up here. Walters against righties. Hedge against. I'll do Hedge against lefties for the power. And Beckham. Okay. So, let's see here. Castro is getting scoped here. Malik Smith is in center field. Up here, scope. Oh, there's no, no, you're not. Where's Carlos Gomez? There we go. And swap them up. Dro the GOAT, dude. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the OS family, my man. TJ, I don't know how long I'm streaming for. I might actually stream to opening day. I might. I don't know. No, you forgot about Forgot about Danny Duffy. Danny Duffy's in there.
Carl, bump my fist.
You're really going to make me say it? You know what? That's fine. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Thanks for the follow. Get yourself some toilet paper, dude. You can't have a poopy butthole. See you later, eggs. Tony Walters, Tim Beckham. Okay, that's good. Again, you're getting scoped. Malik Smith is going in center, even though he doesn't hit left. He's great. That's there. Where are you at? Carlos Gomez. Swap them up. Daryl Klein hits both fine. Tim Beckham and Austin Hedges. So that's good. And then same thing. You're getting scoped. Malik Smith. Put him there. Carlos Gomez. Swap the fields. And then Austin Hedges is there. So lineup should be pretty much the same. Except when Daryl Klein's in there. Actually, we're going to switch those two. Perfect. Like it. I mean, guys, do you want to see another game? Turn off the lineup adjustments, Cascio. Matter of fact, now that you say that, right here, just make sure your roster moves and your lineups and rotations are changed to manual. The other thing is, too, is if you are going into spring training will screw with your roster. You have to make sure that if you end spring training, we're just going to sim through this. You have to send everyone down manually or the team will automatically do it for you. Just Hamby, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, we'll do another game. So we're out of all the dates of spring training, but we're still in spring training. So what I'm going to do here, everyone that's on your 40-man is on your main roster. You have to go ahead and put them down into, see how it says 40 out of 40 over there? You have to manually put them down into different divisions here. I can't believe he signed. I still cannot believe he signed. So it's going to be these guys here. Macaulay, Vargas. Man, Macaulay really worked. What did he do in the spring training here? He didn't get in spring training. 3.21 ERA. Wow, 8.2, but he's only 21. I want to see him. Vargas is my guy. I think Vargas is sticking. Oh, dude, I got the Rick and Morty thing. It's been a long night, I think. So Macaulay goes to AAA. Hutchins goes to AAA. Again, I'm watching these numbers up here. Velez is going to AAA. Green is going to AAA. Again, you want to watch out for options. If they don't have any options, you can't send them down. It's only $15 on the store right now, by the way. MLB The Show. If you don't own it, it's only $15. I don't know what $15 means to anybody these days, but it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm keeping six starters on the team, so one of them is going to be a long reliever for me. Ken Nakayama, you're going down to AA. That's what I normally do. I normally try to keep 6 starters on each squad. Closing pitchers. Let's see here. Pitching rotation is going to be Vargas. Singrani's getting moved down. I hate to say that, but actually, you know what? These guys got to go down first, so. Closing pitchers. Vasquez is staying. Singrani's going to AAA. And I don't want to lose him. What I'm talking about, so these options over here, you see he has 0. I don't want to lose him, but if someone's going to sign him at $1.4 million, for draft champs, PK over Duncan Keith. PK can do more things than Duncan Keith can. Duncan Keith's better, like, body, though. Zach Curtis going to AAA. Fred Spain, AAA. How are we doing on relievers? So right now, pitching staff, I want to have 9 and 4. I want to have 12 guys, and I have 12 guys, even though 3 of them are closers. I'm good with that. So my pitching staff is set for all 3 levels. That's good. Kurt Casale is going to AAA. John Durbin is going to be the other AAA catcher, and then I want to make sure I have AA catchers. Again, you want to keep you want to make sure you keep 2 catchers at every level, so one doesn't get tired out. Trey Mancini is going to Oh man, I might have to trade Trey Mancini, so that's going to happen. I'm low on first baseman. Got to be careful of that. You are going to AAA. Castro's staying up. Varys, I gotta remember if we're gonna put him down or not. Those guys are staying down. Bermudez, AAA. Babe De La Rosa has to stay up. That means Rickard's got to go to AAA. Oh man, he's gonna go through waivers too. Crap. So I'm sitting at 3 guys over right now. Let's see here. Mancini's got to go. Hold on. It might be time to trade Kim. Ovechkin, easy. Why would you do that? Kane, Ben, Ovechkin, or Doughty? It's still Ovechkin. Kim, Rickard, and probably Mancini have to go. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could probably send Varys down. Yeah, I would send Varys down there. So Varys, I can put Varys down there too. So again, we're still looking at 27 out of 40. We got to get rid of Mancini, and we got to get rid of, Hyun-Soo Kim. So let's see what we can get for them. My roster's at 90, so I want to go 1 for 1 if possible. Let's see here. Left field. You know what I really like in this? I'd really like to get a first baseman back that I can put in the minors. So let's go to our trading block. First base that we can put in the minors. A center fielder might be nice. We're pretty good everywhere else, so... Actually, I want to put a left fielder in there too, so... Trade, make trade. Again, when you're doing this, all you have to do is put the guy in there and push square to suggest trade. And you can suggest whatever you want. We don't want anyone that's getting Major League ready because it's not somebody we're going to be able to put on our Major League roster. So, let's see what he gets prospect-wise for us. I'm not trading him in the division, sorry. Matter of fact, I always go the other way. I always try to look at the other league first so no one comes back and bites me. I don't mind that at all. William Jansen? Nice. So, let's see here. Wow. I really want a short... Oh, man, I wouldn't mind having a shortstop, but I have an A shortstop. So, I need a first baseman and a left fielder. So, maybe San Diego. All right, so San Diego 2 and 3. Wow, that's a good starting pitcher. Not what I want. Rod Hankins, 48 at 23. A 48 overall at 23 is not good. I don't really like anything there. Nothing there. An A 24-year-old? I mean, Mancini's good, but Cincinnati 1. Curtis Beltre and George, maybe Phillies 1, because I do like I do like that first baseman, possibly, depending on what his stats are. An A center fielder. Already got Malik Smith. I don't think I'm going to need that. I don't really like that either. 4 gigabytes of RAM is not enough, AJ. In no world. All right. Chassin again. You need at least 8 these days, AJ. 16 is probably better. Depending on what you're doing, video editing and stuff. I don't like the center fielder's not bad. Again, I'd really like a first baseman in this deal, but I don't think I'm going to get that. That's not bad. Third base, pitcher. Yeah, I like this. We're going to offer you the center fielder, but if you don't like that, we're going to offer you a center fielder and a first baseman. or a center fielder, a right fielder, and second base. An A catcher or an A closing pitcher. Look at the... Jeez, look at that. They're really trying to get this guy in the division here. All right, so San Diego, I like the shortstop. That's a B right there. He's already a 65. Cincinnati, I like the Cincinnati deal for a starting pitcher that's an A. But to be honest, I think starting pitcher I'm good with for a while. I like the Philly deal, maybe to see what that George Cisneros is. And I like the Atlanta's deal with this one, Kenny Schreiber. Let's see what this George Cisneros guy is all about. Decent hitter, good vision, doesn't have a ton of pop. He will get better because he's a C. I imagine probably mid-level C. And then the Curtis Beltre, I mean, isn't going to be around for a while, so let's do that again real quick. Oh, it was for first base. Let's see here. You know what? I might have to do that. That might. I mean, I don't think there's any way Connor's going to be able to hold on to both belts for that long. So. Let's see what this deal is. Let's see what Kenny Schreiber is all about in this, guys. I like this deal a little better. I especially think this Edgar Peralta kid. Yeah, we're going to do this deal. I think that means we're going to have too many guys. Yeah, we're at 91, so we're going to have to get rid of somebody. Again, we're going to go ahead and sort this column, see who our worst guy is with some lower potential. I don't want to get a relief pitcher. I don't have enough depth for that. Walter Park, see ya. What's up, Jay Neely? The other trade I want to make is Hyun-Soo Kim has to go. See what I can find for him prospect-wise. Not trading him in the division. Again, I'd really like to see a good first base prospect come out of this. What is this Rod Hankins kid? Ugh. I don't really have to get out of that screen, by the way. I can just go in and do it again. And they're really trying to get rid of this A pitcher, apparently. And I'd really like to make it a two-person deal so I don't have to cut somebody else, but... Bo Medrano, no. Whoa, what was that? I saw a 75 in there. Morris Peterson, no. 24, and he's a 46 overall. Ugh. There's no good first baseman. You're not going to Boston, so. No, TJ, I have not played a game yet. I'm going to. Joaquin Ortiz and Edgar Rivera. You know what? That's the deal. See ya. I did not play a game yet. No. Working on it. Getting there. All right, now I've got first baseman. I've got a plethora of left fielders. Let's see if I can get rid of one of those guys. Nope, they're all B prospects. Why not? Daryl Alvarez is gone. Someone will pick him up. All right, let's make sure here one more time. Our lineups are good. Our pitching rotation is good. All right, boys, here we go. Our first game